going to rebuild the New Orleans Pelicans. Starting from today. Okay, first thing, well, do I want to let the season go through, or do I want to trade Zion? Is Zion? Nope, I can't trade Zion. Let's simulate to when Zion isn't injured. Who won the Thunder won the NBA Cup? Was it against the Magic? Yeah, it was. Well, I hope that doesn't happen in real life. Go Magic. Why are we winning all of a sudden? John Morant. Okay, what's our worst position? I like DeJounte Murray and Jeremiah Fears, so I don't think I gotta touch. And Jose Alvarado too. I think I gotta touch the point guard, shooting guard. Okay, I might have to trade for a small forward or a center. Okay, I like the John Morant trade. I might make him a point guard though. Yeah, let's get Zion as far away from this team as possible. Welcome to the Pelicans, John Morant. Well, I don't know how to do that, so I'm gonna do it the way I do. Hornets do suck, but that's not this year's draft picks. So no. What? Er, is DeJounte Murray on the trade block or something? Oh, he is. Okay. What? Yes. Yeah. No. What does that mean? I do like Aldama though. He's a good player. Ty Jerome too, but not for Trey Murphy. Or do they? I think they know that. Ooh, he's a power forward. Who are other shooting guards? Jordan Poole. This isn't enough for Trey Murphy. Why are we doing good now? Why are we? Oh my God, we just won 3 games in a row. That's not what I wanted. 5 games in a row. This is not what I wanted. Maybe I will trade Trey Murphy the third now because this is not what I wanted. That's supposed to be Aunt Russell. OG Ananobi? Okay, maybe. I might take that. I don't want Desmond Bain. I'm not taking him from my team. Michael Porter Jr. Oh my God. Okay, I might do this. Jaden Ivey? Really? Okay, I'm taking. Fuck. Oh, trade exception? Okay. There we go. Yep, Jaden Ivey. Yes, I do. And also said not eligible. Why do we have 23 wins? I did not think this would happen. We're not going to get AJ Devonsa. Yep. We're projected to get the fifth pick right now. 24 wins right now. Okay, we're losing. Yep, I like that. Wait, did I just see Mustafa Cham? I think I did. Let's ruin his career for you leaving UCF. What? That was not. That was our goal. That's the dumbest goal ever. Let's go Magic. Oh, Magic lose game one. Lose game two. What? Lose game three. We're not getting swept. They got swept. What? That better not happen in real life. And the Knicks Thunder finals. And the Thunder are winning. Yep, four. Ooh, went to game seven again. Why did they do that? This is weird. LeBron has retired. DeAndre Jordan's retired? Okay. Kevin Durant. Nope. I'll let all these other players retire. Not Kevin Durant. He's not retiring next season. Curry. Okay, we have the seventh odds. I'm just gonna skip it because we're not winning. Where'd we go? Pelicans. Pelicans. I'm getting that pick back. We won the draft lottery. Let's go. I can apple. No. Okay, do we want Darren Peterson, Cameron Boozer, or AJ Devonsa? Um, AJ Devon? That can't be right. Hey Google, Alexa, how tall is AJ Devonsa?
RemoteSports.com. At 6 foot, 165, Smith is the lightest starting wide receiver in the NFL and the lightest in Eagles history.
Hey Google, Alexa, how tall is AJ Devonsa from BYU?
From NBCDFW.com. The 6'7" small
Hey Google, Alexa, how tall is AJ Devonsa from BYU?
From SI.com. Devonsa, a 6'9",
Okay, that's right.
310-pound small forward, committed to BYU in December, choosing the Cougars over fellow finalists Alabama, Kansas, and North Carolina.
Cameron Boozer. I'm picking Cameron Boozer. Cameron Boozer, first pick. Cameron Boozer goes to the Pacers. AJ Devonsa to the Jazz. James Harden. Austin Reeves? Okay, I'm going to try to get him if we have money. We do not. We can afford Ben Simmons, though. Ooh, Alvarado tore his ACL. Ooh. Oh my gosh, we won. We won. How the heck? Okay, we won. The finals, the 76ers versus the Pelicans.
Here we go.
Are you serious? Thought he ran out. Dallas. Best Missy, you're going back to center. Sorry, Jose Alvarado. Oh my god. Okay, I made this team just way better by trading for OG Anunoby. Let's see how good this team can do. I like this team. Against the Kings.
Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And a quick look at how New Orleans' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Chicago Bulls. And then Monday, they'll be taking on Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Let's check out Sacramento. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. And it's Carter in at the point. And for the Pelicans, Fears out there with Ja Morant. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Boozer in at the 4 spot. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Grant.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, being all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
Here's Boozer, following that last three-pointer by Sacramento. 6 to shoot. Queen, pass to Morant. The three-pointer off the mark. To the paint. And it's Monk, that time on the assist by DeRozan. Monk's got 5 now.
You definitely saw the speed of Monk in this transition break.
Put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did.
And Boozer's first basket is a posterizing dunk.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's a three-point game. Murray for 3, and another Sacramento 3.
Stretching that range. Defenders might want to get out on Murray. He is dangerous from out there.
Here's Fears. Monk covers. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Boozer misses. Sacramento has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. When you think of versatile bigs, Domantas Sabonis comes to mind pretty quickly, RJ.
He's at the top of the list in that regard. Capable of scoring on all 3 levels while also hitting the boards hard. And his passing, well, that's what makes him special. I love watching Sabonis work in screen rolls. Positions himself perfectly in every set.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. New Orleans shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the second free throw is good. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Murray from outside. And Fears pulls it down.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
And again, no good by New Orleans. Carter against Anunoby. Carter, the pass to Monk. Fires in the triple. Give him 8 points now.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. A nice shot by Fears.
What a pass from Moran. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Here's Carter. Left side Murray. Here's Sabonis. Off the left rim and out. Pelicans trail by 8. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. We talked about Domantas Sabonis, specifically what makes him so hard to guard. Coach told me his basketball IQ and just the way he sees the floor. He just seems to know where to be at all times. And defensively, that's difficult to match up against. They'll need to find a way to contain Sabonis here in this one. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Jones against DeRozan. Back to Sabonis. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Sabonis has got his second bucket on the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Morant. Oh, my goodness. Throw it down.
Come on.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Monk. They kick it out to Murray. Knocks down the long J. Murray's got 6.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They trail by 11. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Sacramento this season.
And in a series of the half-dots last year, they came out on the losing end, really looking for some improvement here.
That one no good.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Sabonis outside. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Ivy. All alone on the break. Oh, got a piece of it. Jones from outside. Rebound by Sacramento.
I don't know what that was.
Now Monk. And Sabonis slams it in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
7 seconds left to play in the first. To end the run. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Sacramento looking in total control with this. And if you're just tuning in, we've Pelicans trail by 17. Sadiq Bey out there with Yves Missi. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Fears. And it's Ivy in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Pass to Missi. Back to Murray. Here's Fears. Clock is at 3. And stolen by Williams. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. And Levine throws it down.
He's just a ridiculous athlete. Like, for me, I enjoy watching Zach LaVine use that athleticism to the fullest.
And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And Sacramento making a change here. Miller's checked in.
Number 7, Jordan Miller.
May passes to Murray. Out to the wing. For 3, Fears. The Kings trailing. And so in the game for the Kings, the vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Monk in at the 1.
You can see how hungry Sabonis is to help out his team. Whenever they need man will fight forward.
A moment here for an injury report.
Hey guys, Sacramento's head athletic trainer gave me an update. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. His return to the court won't happen tonight, and likely not for a while after that. Guys?
Okay, Alan, thanks.
Listen, the big thing is now we have more information on what's going on with him. Hopefully, there's no setbacks.
DeRozan against Anunoby. Sabonis outside. Now here's Monk. The D's right on him. Just 5 to shoot. To take the lead. Oh, it doesn't go. New Orleans has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Morant with the close range bucket.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Monk outside. Jacks up a 3. The triple drop.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Outside Anunoby. Floats one up. Cleared away by DeRozan. Here's Levine. Puts up the tray. And Zach Levine from deep.
I-C-E. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Now Anunoby. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Morant. It's
Yes.
in!
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game. DeRozan deciding where to go with it.
No.
And if
Okay,
you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
The Pelicans call timeout. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim, because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Ivy, no good from 3. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic...
Shooting guards are already good. We don't need these guys. Joel Embiid, Jared McCain. Who's our center? Derek Queen. No. Let's go. Cameron Boozer got 20. Yeah. Darren Peterson won Rookie of the Year. Are you serious? Okay, yeah, but he does deserve it. DeJounte Murray, 6-man of the year. And we are the 8th seed. We have played the Jazz in the in-season, the play-in. Why did I say in-season?
Three-point lead. And stormed by Ivy. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Hooser is out there with Jaden Ivey. Then it's Morant. Then it's Spears. And it's Queen in at the center position. 17-foot shot away. It's in there.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to
It's
get
not.
.12 left in the fourth quarter. Morant fires. Missed on the three.
So we are the 7th seed. We upset them. We played the Spurs. Well, the Jazz still made it. Good for them. Yeah, make this. How long will he be injured for? Stay today, so okay. We're gonna lose this. How did we win game one? 144 to 123. John Moran got 35. Cam Boozer got 28. John Murray got 25. Cam Boozer got 10 free throws and John Moran got 7. Okay, I'll take that. And we're gonna lose this game. Yeah, we lost that game. Yeah, gentlemen sweep. How did we win that first game? Spurs Wizards? What kind of finals is this? The Spurs got Austin Reeves and they instantly got better. And the Spurs are champions. The, the Thunder have the 3rd and 4th pick. The league is cooked. We don't have a draft pick, right? Yeah, we don't. Oh, we have the 15th pick. I thought we traded that pick. Okay. I'll draft someone. Aaron Williams tried to go 8th to the frickin' Hawks. Okay, I'll take it. And he is a 73 overall. I could have got a 75, but that's fine. Too bad I don't have any money. forgot they got Walter Clayton Jr. Why is one location? Okay, we're gonna lose that. Yeah. And the Hornets win with Con Knuckle, Peyton Boozer, Con Knuckle, and Vince Williams Jr. He's 26. Why is he in here? I'm changing that. Can't be Dallas 2 years in a row. I like that, but no, I don't like the jersey. Oh my gosh, we beat the Magic. Here are my fears with 37 points and 0 rebounds. Probably got 37. Browns got 30. High scoring game. Shamana meow, shamana meow, shamana me mana me mana. Yeah, I made this team better. Third in the West, even though it doesn't make sense that they're in the West. Okay. Zion, six man of the year. Well, he's good now. He's fucking so. We are the 3 seed against the Golden State Warriors. Dave on game 3. Lost game 4. Won game 5.
Miller fires. Oh, it doesn't go. Pelicans trail by 7. So for New Orleans right now. They've got Ivy. Now Moran is out there with Murray. Then there's Spears. And it's Queen in at the center position.
You see how this team trusts Ivy offensively. They will go to him in a big spot.
Here's Wolf. After the basket by New Orleans. Moody. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And the Warriors with possession here after the basket by New Orleans.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Deflects the pass. No. The Warriors lead by 8. Kessler, a screen on Murray. Lillard, left side. Using the glass to lay it in.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
Ivy outside. Now Murray. Shoots a 3. Kessler with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to. And what an effort to pull off Game 6. Things are looking rosy right now for the Warriors.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
This series has already been such a nail-biter, and now they've managed to force a Game 7. You have to applaud the grit they showed out there tonight.
Yeah, they really proved they're in this to win it all. And now they've got a little bit of forward momentum on their side. Should be a very entertaining Game 7.
And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for Brandon Miller.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Here's Kessler. After New Orleans, three-pointer on the other end. Cleared away by Ivy. And so it's Golden State winning this one. They're able to force a winner-take-all Game 7. They stave off eliminate.
Dame.
Thanks, Allie. Great
Magic keeps losing in the first round. What happens in the fourth quarter?
Here's Wolf. He's covered by Boozer. Miller with a wide open look. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let it roll.
They've got Jaden Ivey. Spears is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Boozer, and it's Queen in at the center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Morant for 3.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first.
Ivy outside. Launches a three. The Warriors pull it in. Kessler's got 5 rebounds in the game. They've got Jaden Ivey. Fears out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Boozer in at the 4 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Puts up a 3. Murray, no good.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Here's Wolf. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Well, anytime you can... get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Boozer passes to Queen, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kessler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Wolf. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 7 assists in the game. And so Murray will bring it up for the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 11. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Some changes for New Orleans. Messi, he's checked in for Queen. Jones comes in for Ivy. And it's Ja Morant in for Murray. And Golden State also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Moody. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. 4 on the clock. Lillard.
And since halftime, they've really turned up defensively.
It's off.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Longer.
Warriors trail by 6. From 12 feet out. Oh, he cannot hit. Pelicans shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Oh, wow.
Ow. I like that pass right there by Jones. This is what being a good teammate is all about.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Lillard! Morant pulls it down. The Pelicans lead by 8. Jones with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively.
And Jones understands his role on this team, which is to help space the floor and defend with ferocity.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the 2nd, and that'll put him up by 9. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. From downtown. Not that time.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Morant pulls it down.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Brandon Miller, and he nails it.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. Well, that's a smart pass in close quarter.
The Pelicans call timeout. Murray's checked in for the Pelicans. good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Oh, deflected. Stolen by Lillard.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts. Well, you can just tell Johnson loves to attack in any situation.
And Johnson no good on that one. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And both free throws good for Lillard.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a 1-possession game.
And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. And the Warriors with possession. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Gets it to go. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
They trail by 7. Kessler, it's good. Releases from 15. Oh, it's off target. They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And what a way to cap off a riveting series in round 1. They seem to feed off the pressure of this Game 7.
Well, they had to put a lot of energy into winning this series. They'll be a little worn down physically, but from a mental standpoint, they'll be riding high after battling so hard to win this series.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
playing the Suns. Okay, their small forward and power forward suck. Should I make Cameron Boozer a power forward for the series? I mean, small forward? Jesus.
Now Green. It's Booker. And down goes the three.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. How hard? And they pick up the two.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Strong move off the glass. And so the New Orleans Pelicans take the series and will continue and eliminate any chance of a comeback with a big-time win here in Game 5. And Greg, it's on to the conference finals for them.
And if there was anybody doubting this team heading into round 2, this series should have erased any of those doubts. A convincing win for a team whose championship hopes are looking bigger and brighter.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. So long.
Jaden Ivey got 38, John Moran got 30, Jeremiah Fears got 24. We're going to play Cooper. Never mind. So we're cooked. We are not beating this team. There's zero chance. Won game 2, lost game 3, lost game 4. Lost game 5, okay. The Nets are good? I think I got it. Spurs Bulls. And the Spurs win again. 5, 6, 5, 6. Oh my gosh. The Spurs won the championship. Now they won the freaking lottery. No, the Spurs. Okay, thank you, Spurs. You traded your pick for Evan Mobley. That's like the only player I actually know from these. And Holmgren is not under. Well,
Hello and
say it again. And Holmgren is not American. I don't know what made them think he is not. I know he went to a U.S. college, but he's not American. Warriors of Zion. The Raider 0-12.
Now to the good part.
Hi, folks. The NBA regular season rolls on. This game, part of the NBA Cup. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. What an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
Well, he has wasted no time making his presence felt, and he's setting a very high standard for this year's rookie class.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. On the wing, it's Fears and Jones. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Queen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Kansas City, when it comes to this time of the season, Graham, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Quickly, outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now here's Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Got it.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Kansas City foul call. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Boozer. He's guarded by Bridges. Boozer passes to Morant. Offensive rebound. Clock at 6. Pass to Boozer. Here's the 3.
Well, you can see the strength that Miles Bridges brings to the defensive end of the floor. That is nice defense.
Kicks it to Quickly. Here's Sensabaugh. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Bridges outside. There's the triple. The Pelicans pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Morant. Pass to Boozer. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And after missing their first 3 shots, maybe this will get them going.
Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Now here's Bridges. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Kansas City shooting their first free throws here tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Ivy's checked in for the Pelicans. That one's no good. New Orleans in the lead. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Ja Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Sensabaugh. Up top, Bridges. And here's Quickly. There's a screen from outside the arc. Boozer grabs the board. New Orleans leading by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Up top, Morant, guarded by Quickly. And the basket by Queen.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. Markkanen's checked in for Kansas City. Austin Reeves comes in for Sensabaugh. We're at about the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
Marketed up top. Can they get it? And it's Bridges with... the jam.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
Here's Spears. The shot misses. Reeves with some nice D. Kansas City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
This one for 3. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from deep. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Reeves against Morant. Quickly outside. They now take the lead.
A great pass and quickly makes great use of it.
The Pelicans trail. Pass to Messi. Bay outside. Morant finds Bay. It's stolen. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Kansas City on top, leading by 1. And back. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Kansas City's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
We've got Austin Reeves, Lauri Markkanen out there with Green, and it's Richmond in at the 2. And for New Orleans, Yves Messi out there with Sadiq Bey. Then there's Spears, then there's Ivy, and it's Murray in at the point. Markkanen with a screen on Ivy. Shot clock at 5. Markkanen sets a screen. Here's Green. The rebound by Murray.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
Jones, he's checked in for Ivy.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
And he lobs it up top.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And Reeves has got the ball here for Kansas City. Trailing by 4. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Fears. That one is off. Some solid defense from Markkanen. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points. Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Morant against Reeves. Pass to Markkanen. To the inside. Stolen by Ivy. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. For Kansas City, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. Their last game, a win against the Suns, looking to carry it into this one.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
So both teams making some changes here. And looking at overall steal numbers, here are the teams that continue to wreak havoc. In third, New Orleans.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Boozer, and the big dunk at the end of the break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Sensabaugh. He also had a big impact in that win against the Suns. Shoots over Fears. And Kansas City misses again.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Boozer. .151 left in the first half. Here's Fears. For 3. That one doesn't drop. Open shot by Reeves. The quick look, no good that time. The Pelicans lead by 7, and he drives in. Boozer misses. Reeves up top, pounded by Morant. Reeves against Morant. Here's Bridges. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fears. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Sunday. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the San Antonio Spurs.
And you know, for that matchup with the 76ers, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Quickly is checked in for Reeves. And the Pelicans also making a change. Queen's checked in. And 1:01 left in the first half of basketball.
They've just struggled to generate consistent offense this quarter.
Excellent D there from Morant. Boozer, that's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Boozer's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Sensabaugh. To the middle. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Moran against quickly. There's the 3. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Kansas City shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First one falls for him.
At the line for 2, number 17.
Good on both. Here's Queen. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Bridges passes to quickly. Here's Sensabaugh. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
Stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our points.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. And that's very not the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the New Orleans Pelicans.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. All right, fellas, let's change it up. Time now for the power rankings.
You know, right now for New Orleans, they've already shown they're a strong team. You can see why they're moving up the ranks.
Hey, that's good play calling, good execution. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Kansas City. 6-point game. Bridges outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Quickly outside. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Bridges right side. Quickly against Morant. Just 3 to shoot. And that one's good. Quickly's got his second basket on the night.
That's about activity, determination, quickly finishing strong.
Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickly's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, B.A., and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long-rangey athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
So for New Orleans right now, on the wing, it's Fears and Jones. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Boozer in at the power forward position. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
90 seconds into the second half now. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
A chance to check out stats for Jaden Ivey.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Bridges. Lets a three fly. He's off on that one.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Morant looking for an opening. Now here's Jones. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Boozer. Over Bridges. Now's a good time to take a quick glance at the 2K leaderboard and see which point guards have shot the best from the charity stripe over the last 10 games. Second is Ja Morant.
This is just one of the things you want out of your point guard. Reliability at the charity stripe.
You know, but even so, don't take for granted what this group has done at the free throw line. They deserve a ton of credit for the work they've put in to achieve that level of consistency and excellence.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at New Orleans, still early, but they have the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, Kansas City, quite a bit of space between these two. Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. From deep, Morant. And the rebound goes to Kansas City.
Excellent defense there, but he has to be smarter and a bit more patient.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to Quickly. Gets some space and buries the jumper. And now just a 2-point New Orleans lead. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. 1:52 left in the third. Here's Sensabaugh. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And a nice finish on the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
The Pelicans have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Boozer. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Moran against Quickly. 1:06 left in the third. Three-pointer, Bridges. Drops in the 3. Bridges has got 7.
Bridges understands his role in this offense, including when he should look to fire off the catch.
Morant, the pass to Boozer.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Richmond, the pass to Reeves. Outside, Green. Pass to Markkanen. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And time to present our player of the game.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. And we got a special game for you tonight. This one part of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeJounte Murray.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Here are the starters for Las Vegas. OG Anunoby is out there with Williams. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2 spot. And for the Pelicans, Fears on the perimeter along with Jones. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Boozer. And it's Queen in at the 5, roaming the paint. These two teams, Clark, play a beautiful brand of basketball with an emphasis on ball movement.
No hero ball between these two squads, Kevin. And you're right. It is beautiful to watch. The ball moves, the player moves, they find quality shots, and the assists come in bunches. OG elevating. Boy, this guy can fly.
Ball stolen. Williams with a clean look. No good on the triple. Jones kicks to Morant. No good from outside. Las Vegas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Queen. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pierce's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pass to Anunoby. Down low, Gafford with the steal. On the court right now for Las Vegas, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Daniel Gafford is out there with Williams. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard position.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas.
Stolen by Boozer. Let's check in now with our LA who's got a story for us.
Oh my God!
Hey Kevin,
I know.
able to fly with the best, but he said sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back to you, Kevin.
Oh my God.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Las Vegas trails by 18. Williams, they get it again. Pass to Gafford. Here's Alexander-Walker. He's covered by Boozer. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
In Las Vegas, they've gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And the word is they challenge each other, guys. I mean, each and every one of them to improve their free throw shooting in the offseason. Held each other accountable in that area. And now you see the results individually and as a whole.
Now here's Morant. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Pelicans, they've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now. And of course, Las Vegas, currently a ways below.
Checking out the Pelicans, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. On the wing, it's Fears and Jones. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Queen in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Las Vegas, we've got OG Anunoby. Dosunmu is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Jovic in at the power forward position. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
Jones up top. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Cuts off the pass. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Jones. Anunoby can't get it to go. Here's New Orleans now. Here's Fears. And Anunoby pulls it down. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Las Vegas' head coach. We talked about the game plan he has in place for Ja Morant. Coach was forthcoming, saying it's no secret you need to turn him into a shooter. If he gets a step at the rim, you've already lost that battle. He can drain a few from outside, but we are willing to live with that. Appreciate the honest answer. Brian, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. There's the steal. Here's Jovic. Count it.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The Pelicans lead by 3. So for New Orleans right now. On the wing, it's Fears and Jones. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Boozer in at the 4. Dosunmu, right side. Outside, Alexander Walker. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
They set the pick. Down low. Here's Jovic, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Man, good whistle there.
And he makes the first. Larabi is checked in for Las Vegas. And a change for the Pelicans. Ivy's checked in for Jones. And so he hits both.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Outside, Williams. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
To the left wing. Pass to Ivy. Here's Fears. Fires for 3. Wow. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Jovic has got 5 rebounds tonight. For the lead. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Looking now at some numbers for him.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Fears. It's
Big seven.
Ayo Dosunmu out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Jovic in at the 4. Banks it home. Big shot.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Pelicans. They've led by as much as 10. Jones. He gets 2 from the low post. Las Vegas. Vegas trails by 7. Outside, Alexander Walker. Anunoby. Yes! Using that window!
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Now here's Morant. Takes a 3. Anunoby there for the rebound. Now here's Alexander Walker. Pounded by Morant. A minute 6 left in the game.
You gotta like Anunoby's development so far. Not just a stellar defender, but also very versatile offensively. OG's become an impactful two-way wing.
Both free throws good from Anunoby.
That's what they needed from him. Unaffected by the pressure.
Here's Queen. He's guarded by Gafford.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Las Vegas calls timeout. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Las Vegas' coach going over their plan during the break. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now, my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Teams in the pack. At the line for 2, Nikhil Alexander Walker.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Anunoby, yes sir, with the 3.
Oh, important points from Anunoby, and his team needed that.
It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Up top, Morant. Morant elevates at the rim.
Massive points from Morant, willing to take the big shot.
Las Vegas calls timeout. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Hits both from the stripe.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
The Pelicans call timeout. Now here's Morant, covered by Alexander Walker. Morant with it. Oh, no good on the layup. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. On the wing, it's Fears and Jones. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Queen in at the 5. And the Pelicans shooting about 47%. A nice number.
And if you're wondering what makes Josh so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Well, Las Vegas is shooting at about 44% so far. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
They need this talent on the floor. Now they're going to have to get it done without him. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
And New Orleans making a change here. Murray's checked in to take the lead. Buries it from outside. And Richard, with floor spacing so critical, ball handlers want their teammates to be shot ready.
Oh, yeah, having your feet square, knees bent, hands ready, because ultimately, if you're shot ready, your percentages go up. If your percentages go up, so does your money.
That deflates the crowd in an instant. Way to take back the momentum.
Here's Gafford. And stolen by Murray. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. The three is off. For Las Vegas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. Banks it home. Big shot.
Now look, he is a solid distributor. Murray is gifted at finding his teammates pretty much in any spot on the floor.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range since regulation. Here's Spears. He's covered by Dosunmu. From deep.
Yes.
Knocks down the trifecta.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Las Vegas calls timeout. Now Gafford. Oh, it's off! They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Here's Spears. Oh, he misses the layup. Las Vegas calls timeout. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
Fires away from outside. Murray pulls it down.
Would you say testing the limits of his range
there?
there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one.
No, he's done okay.
Beckett.
What?
2029.
He can hit it, but not consistently.
And so the Pelicans take the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long, everybody.
That is not the most improved play. La, 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 la. Playing the Mavericks. Number one seed Warriors. Craig Porter Jr., Brandon Miller, Zion, and Walker Kessler. And we sweep the number 1 seed. Oh my gosh, the Spurs lost to the Jazz? Yeah.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter.
Pelicans foul. DeJounte Murray. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Fleming. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Jalen Green's checked in for Phoenix. No good on the second free throw.
Well, I'm sure he wanted to hit all of them, but he was still able to chip away a little bit more at this lead.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
That's
and the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Bays checked in for the Pelicans. Kevin Herter comes in for Norman Powell. We've got Isaiah Jackson. Anthony is out there with Dunn. Then it's Sarr, and it's Rollins in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Murray. Jackson with the rebound. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Not that time. It won't go.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
So the New Orleans Pelicans take the series and will continue.
And give them a huge pat on the back. It took everything they had to come out on top because the competition is so tough in the Western Conference.
They have battled their way to this point of the season, and now only one team stands between them and the NBA championship.
Yeah, they know the job's not done. The finals should be their toughest test yet. A lot of preparation to do before game 1.
Absolutely. But for now, they're going to celebrate and enjoy being the best in the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. Alongside Tim Legler.
We're playing the Pistons.
Game 1.
of the NBA Finals. The Pelicans clinched the conference championship that climaxed in a Game 7 showdown. But now they need 4 more wins to reach their ultimate goal. It all starts right here, right now, against the Pistons. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Detroit Pistons going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. On the wing, it's Spears and Jones. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Detroit, Mitchell Robinson is out there with Whitmore. Then there's Miles McBride, then it's Thompson, and it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. Taking a look at the Pelicans, this is the dream that this team and their players had at the start of the season. Now these teams get to live it.
Well, the pressure and stakes are at their greatest. Every decision and miscue is going to be analyzed and overanalyzed. You have to keep your cool and trust what got you here.
Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Whitmore outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Pass to Spears. Picked it out of midair. Cade Cunningham out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Booker in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And stolen by Jones. Murray with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Pass to Jones. Here's Boozer. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, picking up his second foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
And again. New Orleans, no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
There's Cunningham with a 3, and he gets it back. Second chance shot, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact, to battle for his shot inside.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Robinson, he's checked in for Simmons. Morant, he's checked in for New Orleans. Pass to Boozer. Now here's Jones. Here's Boozer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham, has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
And Detroit making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. And here's Cunningham outside.
Shooting 2.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Outside Morant. And stolen by Cunningham. So for the Pelicans right now. On the wing, it's Spears and Jones. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Boozer in at the 4. Pelicans trail by 6.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that brings him within 5.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
That's what he wanted!
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Here's Jones. For 3. Cunningham.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected team. Mitchell Robinson out there with Thompson. And it's Cunningham. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Strother in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Pass to Robinson. Fades back. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
Here's Ivy. Good D by Johnson. Pistons leading by 4. Robinson finds Thompson. But Trey, the offensive rebound. Second chance shot, and it's in there.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Morant with it, picked up by Thompson. And it's Morant missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to, because he is so strong in the paint.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Well, Morant puts constant pressure on the defense. I'm actually surprised he doesn't get fouled more.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Whitmore, he's checked in for the Pistons. Yves Missi, he's checked in for New Orleans.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Right side Robinson. Cunningham outside. 6 to shoot. Pelicans with the rebound. Queens got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Spear. Thompson with the rebound.
It's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Whitmore. Thompson surveying the floor. Now Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
The 3. Pelicans pull it in. Queens got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And Misi throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. That's tipped. And stolen by Whitmore. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Pass to Whitmore. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Whitmore's got 11 points here in just the second half. Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Spear. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Cam Whitmore. First free throw is good. New Orleans making some changes here. Boozer, he's checked in for Eve Misi. And Jones subbed in for Jaden Ivey. For Detroit, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
It's Boozer missing.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Cunningham for 3. Boozer with the rebound. Boozer's got his 5th rebound in this one. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Morant.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
And Queen gets it to go.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Here's Whitmore. He's covered by
like
Boozer.
30 minutes ago.
Cunningham against Morant. Here's Whitmore. A three-pointer, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And slam dunk by Fear.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. At one point, they led by 16. Now, here's Cunningham. Going inside. And he banks in the lane. Cunningham's got 30 points.
And that
What
is
is
killer instinct.
Yeah, it's game 7.
Continuing to pile it on.
In the final.
The final.
Yeah.
You're going to put us behind.
Morant outside. Morant pulls his way inside.
Because that was the first thing I did. I looked for trades for Zion.
And stepping up when it matters.
Zion stinky.
Now Cunningham. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Well, that shows you the trust that his teammates have in him. Cunningham showed great maturity.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Morant. And he jams it in.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Here's Cunningham.
He's right. He's number 10. I think he's like 84.
Tigers for 3. And again for 3.
I can't make 3-pointers. Well, sometimes I can, but not really.
Oh, wide open back in.
Here's Queen.
Why didn't Case block that? You did this. And I hate that NBA teams always block.
Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Morant.
Oh my God. He made it last.
Crucial possession with time ticking down.
He had an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
There's a minute 34 left here in the fourth quarter. The Pistons leading. And here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop.
Yes, sir.
Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Oh, what a finish.
And some hang time on the rim. It's a little cherry on the top
No,
of that
no.
slam.
Those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. On 11 left to play here in the fourth. Deflects the pass.
Oh my God!
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Oh, that is a big-time jam.
That's a beautiful pass. You just love the way Cunningham generates offense.
Morant fires.
Oh, now you what? Now you wanted to do that?
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's
He had
just
4
clutch.
points during this game.
No good from three.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been
Go
there in
Cam.
the second half.
Cam.
Thompson against Jones. Fears with it.
Oh, that was barely.
To go to, and now you see why.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout.
Yeah, you
the
do.
magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
Yeah.
And now let's swing it over to Allen LaForce on the sideline.
Except for Herb Jones.
Bickerstaff had some words for his team on the break.
He's a 79. I don't know why it says 82.
Saying, quote, we've come too far to let this one slip away. Continue to work hard.
Did I just foul?
Find a way to close this out.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
No, I don't.
Cunningham against Morant.
Oh, big and wrong.
Launches it. And get the three. And it goes to the
Oh, you got time. You got time.
No, I can't.
Back it.
And so James
Yes, I do, but how do I do an alley-oop from inside? Well, how do I, like, pick a player to... Missy or Boozer? Yeah.
And then you have to press square until you get to that play.
Yeah!
Oh, he dunked it! Why did he dunk it?
Live from Little Caesars Arena. You're watching 2K
If he
Sports.
did tapped it, it would have been good.
He didn't want to win by an alley-oop.
He was like,
He didn't want to win the NBA Finals by an
Happy with
alley-oop.
us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Yeah,
They've got
apparently
Johnson.
he's the
It's
starter.
Robinson out there with Whitmore. And it's Cunningham. Doesn't get that one. And Morant's got the ball here for New Orleans to take the lead.
Why didn't Tate foul?
And that drops, so they now lead by
oh
one.
God, he's not good when he should be with you.
And so Jones nails both of them. And Detroit has possession. Robinson outside. Outside Cunningham. Got it to go.
John Morant fell on the floor.
Cunningham is dictating the pace, getting to his spots, and taking it to the defense.
Morant gaining the floor. Great action here if you're just joining us.
You've got to give them a lot
Herb
of
Jones.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team. What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Wow.
You can't win more. Being very
Johnson
annoying.
with it. He's picked up by Morant.
No.
Cunningham. The three doesn't go.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a
Why did Herb Jones foul?
And guys, this is where their depth really
I'm
comes
confused.
into play.
I did what?
At that position.
I'm so confused. What happened?
An offensive foul?
Oh, was it a rebound foul?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
Oh,
Why did he do that?
They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
I made it 3 with him, and now he's out.
Here. Ivy's checked in. Here's Cunningham.
Jaden Ivey. You know who that is.
Now Thompson.
Oh, come on!
And this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Morant against Cunningham. Stolen by Robinson.
That was like my only choice.
Fast break.
No.
Now Whitmore. Sweet move. Oh, down it goes. And the layup.
Announcer. Down it goes. You said that before it went in.
Yeah, that's the effectiveness of the
What?
two-man game right
I hate when the green bar moves. I hate when they're like, oh, yep, that's green bar.
We're just over 2.5. Good.
Oh.
From 3.
And talk about stepping up.
That was good defense. Why did they have to make it?
You won't ever forget.
That last 3 means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Here are the Pelicans now, following the 3 by Detroit. It's Morant. Here's Spears. For 3. Does not go.
Well, let's
Gonna get him open.
about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to
He's gonna
generate
make it.
much better shots than that.
Oh my gosh, he
And
missed.
he's
Why are they missing wide open shots and making it in the
Well, he plays with incredible determination. Want to is a skill
Ah,
that he has.
I hate his release.
Why'd you shoot with them?
It's too fast. I forgot.
They're on an 11-3 run.
I forgot that I didn't like his release.
Stolen by Boozer. And New Orleans pushing it up now.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he seized the moment right there. He felt like no one could stop him. Turns out he was right.
What a play
Why
inside.
are there no defenders over there?
Yes, he is such a great dunker. And you hear this crowd, they know he just set the 3-point single game playoff record.
Well, they've seen lots of stars over the years.
Most 3-pointers in a playoff game by a player on the Pistons.
Cam Whitmore. Or what? I want to say that.
And there's the dunk.
Well, what a personal guard. I like when Ivy looks to share the wealth like this.
Pistons leading by 4. Whitmore with it.
Oh my God!
Leads him right to the rack.
What a heads-up pass to know that his
Why did none of the other defenders do anything?
down in the paint.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to.
Yeah, apparently the entire bar was swinging. I didn't do that.
Second personal foul. Team second.
Apparently none of the defenders were over there.
For a guy getting dunked on like that, I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Ivy. The long shot, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And we're seeing Cunningham turn himself into a leader. This is why he went first overall back in 2021.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
What?
And here we go. Whitmore into the hoop.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
And they've
It's
been a
because their
different team
defenders
here in
are in
overtime. They
random
just seem to
places.
have lost their energy.
Oh, and it's over Together, the Detroit Pistons are the new NBA champions.
We were down 2-0, and then we won 2, and then we lost, and we won the
meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion, culminating into tonight.
Yeah, not really.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement.
Sorry, Kevin Herter, we couldn't win.
But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
I don't.
The celebration is here, and this
think I need to fire the coach.
is going crazy.
He lost.
The bench loves it. The fans
Ben Simmons is NBA champ.
This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports.
Who's that guy?
Thanks for watching.
No,
We'll
the
see
guy
you
to the
next
right
season.
of Kate. No, the right.
Right is Amen Thompson.
Oh, the right. Hey, can I skip this? You gonna spam X and all the time?
Second record. And also Kate Cunningham. Has Ben Simmons still playing?
Was that Sarunas Samunik?
Looked like it.
No, that was Felipe Minzer.
Seriously, why is he right next to
He did not play.
You didn't play Norman Powell, that's why you lost. Josh Hart.
Yeah.
You didn't play him?
Apparently not. I think he's like a 75. What? Okay. Okay. No. Where? I wrote that. I'll put it through and change it if it gets detected.
Oh, Josh Hart's old. You need a veteran center to teach. Governor.
Yeah, this is a new thing.
Are you done now?
Yeah.
Can we go for it? Might we use that?
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
Alright, do it. The city, beautiful. Orlando. Why'd you pick the Pelicans? Because they're bad?
Yes, they are bad.
You didn't want to pick like a different team?
3 hours.